to Road Trip Report.
We've got another great road trip for you. Sorry, it's dark. We're traveling at night. It is
12:30 in the morning.
That's right, which is why we're all a little bleary-eyed.
Yep, and driving actually down the center of the road. There are 2 lanes here.
We're straddling lanes. It's very exciting.
And so we're actually on our way to Illinois. That's the purpose of this weekend road trip. We are going to a church conference out there, and it should be very exciting.
We don't actually have very much architecture to study. We hope to maybe stop by a chapel.
Right, at Illinois Wesleyan College, where a friend of mine goes. We'd like to see the chapel there. It's supposed to have some architectural interest.
Other than that, this is just a run-of-the-mill road trip, and we're very excited to be on it, and we're very excited to keep you up to date throughout the process.
Yes, we are.
Anything else to add?
Not right now.
All right, we'll check back in later.
Gone! We're gone! I can declare this room we're seen.
I don't know what those lyrics were, but here we are. We are now in Ohio.
Welcome to Ohio, 23 miles out of Cambridge and 100 miles out of Columbus at 2:02.
It is now 2:02, yeah.
Way to wear a watch.
You're welcome.
Old man.
Oh man, I am so cool with my watch. Analog!
And so why are you hungry? Can't you just take a snack out of your snack bag?
No! I left the snack bag and my winter coat in the house.
Jason's a great person to travel with. Ladies, keep an eye out. Still available. Totally responsible.
You know, I feel like there was a lot of confusion surrounding this trip. A lot of, dynamics were left undefined. We'll see you in the frigid tundra of our next update, whichever state that may be in. Let's go.
Welcome back. Here we are, just leaving Columbus, Ohio. We made it all the way here on 1 tank of gas.
It's pretty incredible considering how many miles that is. It's more than 300.
It was almost exactly 400. Thank you, Jason, for
You're
your
welcome.
specific calculation. Stopped at a gas station, filled up gas for $3.38, 10-15 cents cheaper than anywhere else around. But the convenience store had closed to be cleaned between 3:15 a.m. and
4:30 p.m.
4:30 a.m.
a.m. And I just want to note that it was 4:20, so 5 minutes into the store being closed for cleaning.
3:20. Jason's still with us.
What? What did I say?
4:20.
Oh, 3:20. 3:20.
So anyway,
And I'm driving.
we left and went to a different store to buy some delicious purchases, such as my Pop-Tarts and juice, and he got Fig Newtons. Blah.
Yeah, well, big news.
Yeah, middle of the night craving, I guess.
I've been drinking a lot, so...
So anyway, we get into this shop, and it's super ghetto. If I were a girl, I wouldn't use this bathroom. And a policeman walks up to me and says, "Hey, are you the owner of the Ford out there?" I say, "Yeah." And he says, "What's the camera in the window for?"
That would be you.
That's you. You're the camera in the window. You can't see yourself right now. But anyway, I just explained, we're on a road trip and we like to film updates every once in a while. He said, "Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before." He actually had a kind of a high, squeaky voice. Jason was standing up at the front doing what?
I went up to the cashier to pay for my Fig Newtons, and this guy came up who had either been smoking something or drinking a lot of something else, and threw a preserved pickle in a bag up on the counter and said he'll pay for it. "Excuse me, I don't think so." Said that'll be $6.25.
And then Jason punched a guy in the nose,
Oh
threw a
man!
$10 bill, and ran out of the store.
I said, "No, I'm not going to pay for the pickle." And he's like, "All right, fine." He pulled out this wad of cash and said, "I'll pay for all of it." I said, "Oh, you don't need to do that." He
Such
said,
a gentleman.
"Okay, we'll be separate." I said, "Thank you." It was a nerve-wracking experience.
And then I still hadn't gotten my drink or anything, and so we were standing around for a while, and Jason comes up and he's like,
And I said, "Have you decided yet?" So we're about to take a little nap. This is so incredibly awkward. We're at a gas station parking lot, hiding behind some trucks, I've got my shield the light.
Yeah, and I've got nothing on. Sunglasses won't cut it.
We want to clarify for our audience what you're implying there?
No.
We'll see you after a brief nap.
Here we are standing outside of the theater at Illinois Wesleyan University.
It's incredibly cold. You can probably see the snow that's blustering and blowing around. Hey, here we are in front of the chapel at the Illinois Wesleyan University.
Exactly.
And
it was established in 1984.
1984, so it's relatively new to the campus. By Evelyn Chapel, who named the chapel after herself.
Her name was Evelyn. This is a chapel.
It's called the Evelyn Chapel, named after Evelyn Chapel.
No.
What's the Evelyn Chapel? I tried to convince her to donate the music building, but she wanted to donate a chapel instead. I personally like the trellis around the doorway. It seems almost like it were a garden.
I think it looks more nautical with the circular windows. And so it's kind of an underwater garden.
Man.
If you've ever been to Disneyland, you know what I'm talking about with those submarines.
So, we'll take a quick look inside, and then we'll go and check out some of the other cool buildings on campus.
Yes, come with us.
Hey, here we are in front of Presser Hall.
School of Music.
So if you're here to play a musical instrument, this is where you're going to be studying.
They've got an amazing amphitheater inside where you can practice and perform.
And perhaps the most spectacular thing is their circular elevator.
Yes, the elevator is so cool.
It is a cone.
Yes,
Not a cone.
there's a staircase around it. Cylinder, exactly. The staircase goes all the way around, wrapping its way one way up. And in the center is a round elevator.
Coolest thing, two doors, always round, so there's something out of the Matrix. Yeah. So on to the next building.
Hi!
We're back
And on the road again.
and warm. Woo!
Yeah, 76 degrees in this car as opposed to the 37 outside.
Whoa, what
It's
a
a little bit
difference.
frigid.
And now we're off to, where are we off to next?
We are going to Paige's house. She's our friend and host of the tour that we were on. You didn't get to meet her yet, but we're going to her house, which is a beautiful colonial that we might show you a picture of if you're lucky.
I, for one, cannot wait to freshen up. And
I,
Rose
for
to
one,
freshen up.
cannot wait for Jason to freshen up. And I just like that my hair does this now when I do that, which it normally doesn't do.
Look familiar? All right.
So, more updates to come. Hello, here we are again.
On the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
So we are heading back to the fair state of Maryland. And a special shout out to Bruce Hendricks, wherever you are. Maryland is a fair state. It is a good state.
And it's beautiful.
And it's beautiful.
And the capital is Annapolis.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So we are just coming off a very exhilarating weekend retreat here just, where are we, south of Bloomington?
Yes, we are.
In Illinois, where God, I believe, really met us. And we had an excellent time. It was just a really good time at fellowship, Bible study, anything else.
It's great to know that God's in the Midwest, too.
I know. Hard to believe, in the Bible Belt. Who would have thought?
And we're just hightailing it home. Our GPS says we're arriving at 2 a.m. We hope to cut that down by a couple hours. Legally, of course.
Yeah, very legally. Definitely legally. Definitely not speeding.
We'll give you another update as we go. Maybe we'll stop in front of a beautiful field so you too can enjoy the beauty of Illinois. Look forward to seeing you later.
See ya.
Hey, how's it going?
Another road trip report from the great state of, where are we now? Indiana. Home of the Indianapolis 500.
Yes.
Woo.
And the birthplace of Wilbur
Wright.
and Orville Wright.
That's right.
Abraham Lincoln could have been born here, even though Illinois is the land of Lincoln.
Right. So one thing we've noticed about some of these states here in the Midwest is that everyone is claiming to have some connection with Lincoln, and they seem to be fighting over it.
Behind us, that the sun is now down. It's 7 o'clock after we pass through the time zone, and we are well on our way.
I know, we are well on our way.
We are a few hundred miles possibly from Columbus, Ohio, which means that we're just one tank of gas from home. It still looks like we're going to get there about 2 a.m., maybe a little bit earlier, but we're currently struggling with some of the traffic here. Some cars like to drive in both lanes at exactly the same speed where we are.
Or slightly askew, so you can't get around and through.
Exactly. But we're not complaining. We are enjoying every minute of it. Probably stopping for dinner here if we feel like it. But otherwise, we might give you an update when we're back.
Alrighty.
Cut.
See you next time.
Here we are, nearing the end of our road trip.
It is 12:30 in the morning, a.m. here, and we have just entered Maryland. Home, sweet home.
Sweet home. And we'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip.
Yeah, thank you. You've been with us every mile of the way. We're very excited to be getting back and to be getting to bed, because we're pretty wiped.
Yes, we look forward to going to bed tomorrow night at a normal...
Maybe 9:30. That's a good time to go to bed.
Sounds like a wonderful time to go to bed.
We both got work in the morning, which will be so much fun.
It should be, yeah.
We've reached the end of the road for this road trip.
Look forward to seeing you next time.
All right, see ya.
Well, I can't stay very far. I can't stay much longer.